What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bold TV. Now, El Salvador just became the first country to officially adopt Bitcoin as its official currency. Now, we've covered this before when we talked about that they were thinking about doing it, and now they actually went through with it and did it. This news was something that the very passionate fan base, if you will, of supporters of crypto pointed to as evidence that Bitcoin is indeed the future of finance. However, shortly after the news, Bitcoin tumbled 10%. And if you were buying, hoping it was going to go up, you lost some money, at least in the short term. Meanwhile, people are saying this just means you should hashtag buy the dip. My thoughts are as follows. Here's the reality, right? We don't exactly know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. We know that there's innovative technology. That's one. Number two, we know that there's a system that's a bit antiquated and is possibly ripe for disruption. Thirdly, we have something that people are very, very excited about, which is again innovation, and we have an old system ready for disruption, and that creates the excitement. Now, is this the thing that shows that Bitcoin is indeed the future? I don't know. Let's look at the facts. Number one, El Salvador is one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere. If you look at inflation, unemployment, all those key metrics, El Salvador ranks at the bottom. Some people would say, okay, we need to start somewhere, but again, let's stick to the facts. You look at the gross domestic product of El Salvador, it's about half of Rhode Island. Again, so the economic impact of bringing this in there as an official currency doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. Now, you can look at it from the other side of the coin, the Bitcoin, right? You can say, okay, we have to start somewhere. One country has to do it, and the rest will follow suit. Again, that takes us back to the original premise, the original thesis of Bitcoin, which is that it's just a hypothesis. The thesis is a hypothesis at this point that we still have yet to reject or validate. We don't know if the world will indeed adopt Bitcoin as a global currency that sort of disrupts everything that's been created in the monetary system. We don't know that. No one knows. You can look at any expert, anybody who's gotten gains. They were just hot at the dice table. And that's the reality. That's the reality because we simply do not know. It has not yet settled, so therefore we cannot tell for sure what's going to happen in the future. Now, there are contrary and opposing views. There's some that are pro this, saying this is the biggest thing ever for Bitcoin. Again, let's go back to the facts. The reality is that it went down 10%. People have said it's going to go to $100,000 by the end of the year. They've said it was going to go to $1 million. A lot of people saying a lot of stuff, and there's also a lot of people that are doing this, that hold a position of Bitcoin, trying to get people to buy so they can dump their positions, which is in fact something that we've known for a long period of time. We know as public dump schemes, which again we have talked about. You should follow us everywhere so you can stay on top of that public dump schemes, and that's something that's been pervasive in the crypto community. So again, what does this all mean? El Salvador adopting cryptocurrency, Bitcoin as its official currency. What does it all mean? Truth is, we really don't know. We really don't know. Time will tell. But I wouldn't be so bullish just based on one poor country adopting it. Once you see a big institution, a big country, something like the UN, a big governing body of money come in there and say, look, this is the direction we're going in, I wouldn't put too much into it. That's for headlines though, but that's about it.